Okay, so good morning. You join us on a very, very cold and frosty morning. There's a lot of mist about. The grass is white, but we're going to try and catch ourselves an early winter perch. So we're just upstream of Shrewsbury here, and the river's in really nice condition, dropping down after a flood last week. The overnight dip in temperature might be a bit of a challenge, but let's see if we can get one before this big out sun comes up and makes everything bright. So let's have a go. Fishing one of my favourite methods today. We're just quietly and gently float fishing down a worm. There's probably no more natural presentation than what we're doing. Okay, so we had an inquiry there. Really, really nice bite. Exactly what you'd expect on a frosty morning. Just dipped, bobbed the float, and slowly slid away. Okay, so I had two worms on then. I'm just going to go down to one now. They do get fished for a lot, these perch here, so they're quite wary. Yep, so we're in. Fish on. Not a big fish. Lovely. He's a grower. Lovely little Severn perch. I'm going to pop him back down the bottom of the run so we don't disturb the others. Okay, so nice start in the mist. Nice little fish. Like I said, my favourite tactic. Avon style float. Just under depth. 6 pound line on a float rod, really as simple as that. So we keep feeding the chop worm, try and keep them interested, and we're just going to keep running down, see if we can get a better one. Like to start well above where I've been feeding and then run down into the fish instead of casting that float on top of them. This method by its very nature affords you that presentation that is so much similar to a worm coming down naturally that's been washed out the bank. It seems a shame to waste it by casting right on top of where you expect the fish to be. Let the float come into where the fish are. This feels a better one. Come on the perch. No, he's about the same size. Beauty, number 2. Number 2, lip up like the last one. Beautiful little fish. Just pop him back down here. Just before I cast out, one thing I'm doing is, even though I'm fishing with dendrobinas, a red worm chopped up, fed, just gently fed, not too much, it's a cold morning, I always fish what I call a blackhead, so an earthworm, basically dug out the garden, out the bank of the river, exactly what they expect to see, just tipped with a little red maggot just to give it a sight, a little bit of something to home in on. So let's run it down again and see if there's still a few at home. Yeah, it's a better fish. I love playing these on the float rod. I'm old school. I'm getting old myself. I was brought up to fish the float on the river, especially in the winter, and it's something I've never ever got bored of. It really is a classic method. And this does feel like a slightly better fish. Let's hope he stays on, because they can have a horrible tendency to fall off on these small hooks. Oh yeah, that was a good boil. Oh, it's a better fish, it's a better fish, it's a better fish, it's a cracker. It's what we're after. Oh, don't rush it. There's some good boils coming out. Oh, it's a belting fish. Come on, darling. Come on, darling. There she is. That's what we're after. So, frosty morning, misty, and the jewel of the Severn. Bang on the nose, 3-pound perch. What a wonderful fish. Float fish worm, trotted down, as I've been doing since I was a kid. Absolutely beautiful. We'll call him Arthur. It's his encounter with an otter some time ago. Wonderful. Don't get much better than that.